Y'all come on in and sit wherever you want.
Yeah, some great toys like that. The old, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, it's so hard to believe that MarcyJo's has now been open for 7 years. It has
Feels
just
like 25. But
well, to me it's flown by, but I guess you're here more than I am.
a little bit more.
But it's been so great to meet the people, especially the people in the community, the locals that have come through and just been so sweet and generous. There's one couple in particular, Greg and Teresa.
Oh yes, they've been coming here for a long time. They are so
I think
sweet.
since we probably first opened.
Yeah.
And just this past week, they came over and they gave us a big bushel of apples. And they brought them to the restaurant. There was some apples that they had put away that they had gotten. And I thought, what are we going to do with those apples? Of course, we have our apple pie or apple crisp that you can make. But I thought, let's try something a little bit healthier. And this is a great little side dish that you can pair with a sandwich or even a soup or something like that.
Yeah, Joe's all about that healthy stuff.
Well, sometimes it's nice to mix it up.
Yeah.
So we're going to get started here. We've got about 4 red onions. No, they're not red onions. They're red apples, actually. We have 4 red apples that we've chopped and diced nice and bite-sized. We're going to put those in here. Marcy, you have a few pieces of celery there, so why don't you go ahead and take a couple stalks and get those down to bite size. I'm just going to use this bowl and mix up my dressing.
How many you use, like 2?
I usually use 2, and you want to just cut them nice and kind of the same size as you have your apples so that they're symmetrical. Next, we're going to add in a little bit of olive oil into your bowl. Pair it with a little bit of sugar. Now, if you don't want to do sugar, you could probably do some stevia or something like that, or you can just leave out the sweetener altogether. But, you know, sugar is always best with everything.
That's what I say, too. I'm all about that sugar.
We have a little bit of red wine vinegar. And then lastly, here we have just some mustard, some spicy mustard or Dijon mustard. And then you can salt and pepper this however you'd like. Some people like a lot. Some people don't like much at all. I don't really measure. I just kind of.
Oh my golly gee.
It'll all mix in. It's a nice twist. There we go.
How's that? Or do you want more?
That looks great. It's perfect.
Okay.
Just gonna stir that in, and the secret ingredient here. You don't like celery? You thought you did?
Oh yeah, I thought I did. No. No, don't like it.
Okay. So we've mixed all this in. You're gonna just pour this dressing over.
That looks good.
This is one of those dishes that you can make in advance and put it in the refrigerator and let it kind of set and marinate for about, you want to stir that for me?
Yeah.
For about 30 minutes and then pull it out and
that actually looks really good. It was so funny. I gotta tell him this, sorry. I used to go to Joe's house and she'd be making, you know, some, I call them foo-foo salads with a whole bunch of different stuff. She put strawberries and blueberries and grapes and she put this white stuff in it, and I'm like, Joe, that don't look good. I'm not gonna be eating that. And she's like, come on, Marcy, you gotta try it. It's really good. And I'm like, so I did actually, and I loved it.
So what this foo-foo stuff is actually some feta cheese. If you want to put some goat cheese in, you can do some goat cheese, but you just toss all this together, get everything mixed up really well. Like I said, you can cover it, put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, let it marinate, or you can just go ahead and try it right now. It's so good. It's delicious.
It looks really good.
So speaking of all of our wonderful local people in the community, who do we have testing today?
We've got Bill here today. Bill's been coming here for a long time. He's such a super great guy.
Bill, come on over here.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
How are you?
Thanks
for coming. It's so good to see you today.
And Bill's actually on a health kick right now, so this is a perfect thing for you.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So you watching what you're eating, are you?
I am.
Are you?
I am very hard.
Well, good. Well, this will be a nice little side dish that maybe you can make at home and add to your new diet plan.
That works.
Do you like that?
Is that good?
I like it.
Like the sweet and the salty with the walnuts that we put in there, and then some of the celery.
I love
Very
sweet and
nice.
salty.
I do too. It's my favorite.
Love it.
Thank y'all.
Well, thanks for coming by. It's so good to see you.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks so much. Well, there you have it, folks. This is our apple walnut salad right here at MarcyJo's, where we're changing lives
One bite at a time.